I really appreciate your patience this far. We have built all of our layers. They look awesome. They're perfect and they're primed for us to start our retouching. So the first thing that I always start with is going to be blurring the color of the skin. All right. Personally, for me, I use 3 different ways of doing that. I use the clone stamp, I use surface blur, and then I also use the mixer brush. I had to remember that one for a minute. The mixer brush as well for the blurring of the skin action. So depending on what I'm feeling that day or what's going on in a certain area, I'm gonna use those 3 tools as my go-to. So let me show you what I'm talking about. When it comes to blurring the color of the skin, I really prefer doing the color smoothing work with my texture layers off, the visibility off. It allows me to just have a lot, to just keep more single-minded as to what I'm actually trying to do. All right, and so the first way that I'm going to blur the skin is by using the clone stamp. Because I do not have to worry about any of the texture currently on my image, I can really just go at it and basically just do whatever I want to do. You can either do that on the fix color here layer, or you can create a new blank layer within your layer stack, within your frequency separation layer stack, and call this color clone. Let's come over and activate our clone stamp tool. And then let's use a low opacity and a low flow. The other thing that we want to make sure is that current and below is chosen as our sample reference. Now I can hold down Option or Alt, sample, and start removing the color variation issues that I have on my image. And so I'm doing this very light-handed, okay? Because I am using a bit of a lighter opacity and flow, I'm really able to just blur the skin, blur the color of the skin. And remember, we have the visibility of the texture layers off. So we don't need to worry about the texture whatsoever. All we are doing is basically applying some airbrushing to the color so that it all matches a little bit better. And this is a very soft way of basically just removing some of the inconsistencies in the skin. But here's the deal, and here's why frequency separation is such a powerful technique to know. So as I'm turning the visibility of my color clone layer on and off, you're able to see over here specifically, we are protecting the texture while just modifying the color. Now let me show you the forehead as well. See how all that original texture is still protected? That's why we learn frequency separation. I'm turning the texture layer and the fixed texture here layer off, their visibility. And I'm gonna come down here. Now, if you would prefer, you can also choose to use the spot healing brush tool or the healing brush tool for this work as well. Let's just use our spot healing brush tool and we can go over some of these areas for some of these specific blemishes that we're looking to remove. Now, Those are two very good tools to use while just working on the color work, okay? To kind of make it look better. But I'm going to teach you two other methods as well. I'm going to turn the visibility of the texture layer and the fixed texture here layer back on. And let's just look at the different work that we were able to do. See how we were starting to really work on improving the color of the skin? So that's definitely a good concept to have. At this point, I'm going to take my color clone layer and trash it because I want to teach you the other methods that I use more frequently, which are more global in nature. I'm going to take my fix color here layer, and because this isn't my original color and tone layer, I can go ahead and turn this into a smart object. I'm going to hold down, I'm going to right click on the right side of my layer and choose convert to smart object. Now what I want to do, I'm going to turn the visibility of my texture and fixed texture here layers off. I want to use a different blur method to really go crazy with the blur on the skin color here. And I'm going to choose surface blur for this. So now that my fixed color here layer is a smart object, I can go ahead and go to filter, blur, surface blur. And that's going to bring up my surface blur dialog box. Now this is another instance when you're probably going to want to be zoomed into 100%. And you can see how it's starting to look really posterized and looks almost like an illustration. Now, keep in mind, we are just thinking about the color and the tone of our image right now. We are not concerned whatsoever with our texture and our fixed texture here because that's already protected. It's already been excreted from our image and it's protected right now because it's currently off. When it comes to the radius for blurring, what you don't want to have happen is you don't want to have color bleed, okay? So if I were to use Gaussian blur at 63 pixels, you'll see that just remember what this eyeliner looks like when we're using surface blur. I'm going to cancel this for a second, and then I'm going to go back to filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and I'm going to show you what it would look like at 63. Look at that. That's not even 60, that's 53. And look at how much bleed I'm getting of the colors of my image. Remember, I'm just concerned with the color of my image right now, not the texture. You can see how down here, this is totally not gonna work for blurring the skin, all right? And I hope you guys will agree with me that all of the areas of the skin tone around the eyes are gonna end up looking super muddy because all these colors are just blending together like really heavy-handed, okay? So I don't want to use that. What I'd like to use instead is the filter, blur, surface blur. So I've got my fixed color here selected, filter, blur, surface blur. And then your radius is basically how much blend of color do you want applied to the area that's blended. And then the threshold is basically going to be where do you want the blurring to stop? Where is the color blur or the color blend not going to be applied? And look down here at the lips. See how sharp the edge is around the lips, while the colors that are similar, like the skin tone colors, are super blurred. That's what I'm looking for, okay? So for me, I know that the radius for this example specifically is going to be 79, and the threshold is going to actually be 19. But how do you get to the right numbers or the sweet spot for your image that you're working on? I start with about 10, with about a 10% threshold, and then I basically just build the radius up until I do not see any of the underlying small color variations in the skin. Do you see those? See those little polyps over there? That's what I do not want. So I know that I need to go higher on my radius. All right, that's starting to look good. Now what I'd like is I'd like to slowly go up on my threshold to the point where I do not see any of the colors actually being blurred. And what I always look for is I look for the nostril. I want the nostril to stay intact while the rest of the color blurs. And so we'll lay off just a little bit to 19. Now we can go ahead and press OK. And you can see how crazy this looks. I know it's crazy at the moment. What we're going to do is put a black mask over our fix color here layer. So we'll hold down Option or Alt, come to the Add Layer Mask button and turn that off. And then let's preview this with the texture visible. We're going to select the mask of our fix color here layer. Then we're going to just use our brush tool. And let's decrease the opacity and the flow. I want to make sure that I'm painting with white. Let's hit D to make sure we're on our default colors. And then I'm going to start painting this effect in over the skin tones. And just for conversation's sake, because this is a demonstration, I'm going to increase the opacity and increase the flow. Just a little bit more. And as I'm doing this, you can see that the colors of the skin are blurring together little by little. This layer right here, or this area right here specifically, has quite a bit of color inconsistencies. I'm not really concerned about the texture. There are some issues with texture, but we're going to get there next. So now, if I turn the visibility of my surface blur on and off, all of those tiny little inconsistencies of the skin are now really softened, but the overall skin still looks realistic because we have divided the texture data from the color data, and then we blurred the color data underneath it, okay? So this is the beauty of frequency separation, and this is one of the methods that I use quite a bit. The other tool that I really love when it comes to blurring color, remember, we're turning our texture off. We're not worried about our texture right now. The other tool that I really, really love is going to be the mixer brush. And so that is going to be this tool right here. And if it doesn't have real estate on your actual tools palette, it may be nested inside the brush tool. If your brush tool icon has one of these tiny little arrows right there in the lower corner, that means there's a flyout menu that goes along with the tool. And if you don't see your mixer brush tool in your regular tools, it may be nested within your regular brush tool. So just keep that in mind. So we're going to select our mixer brush, and there's a couple different settings up here that we need to talk about. Let me switch over to my Mixer Brush PSD because I want to show this as an example. Just as with our regular brush tool, we have some of the same settings that we usually would have in terms of preferences, size, hardness, and presets, okay? But that's not what we really want to take time to learn about. The first icon that I want to bring your attention to is this icon, which is the loading the brush with a specific color. If you think about painting on an easel or on a canvas with paint, the first action that you do is dip your brush into paint, and then you place it on your canvas. So if you have this checked or activated, you can add any color to your actual image. So I can choose to add any color. Let's go ahead and press OK. And then you see right up here that now all of a sudden there's a color that's going to be applied to my mixer brush. For the most part, 95% of my time when I'm using the mixer brush, this is turned off. This is turned on. This is basically your option for cleaning your brush after every single brush stroke that you make. So think about, you make a brush stroke and then you put your brush in your water to clean it off, okay? These settings here are going to be the most foreign to you if you haven't played around with the mixer brush. Flow, our regular brush tools have flow. I'm not going to talk about that as much. Flow has to do with basically how fast the water comes out of the hose or how fast the effect leaves your brush. So we know that already because our regular brush tool has a flow slider. But what our regular brush tool doesn't have is our wet and our mix. And those are the two that I really want you guys to pay the most attention to. The first example is wet. How wet is the paint on your canvas when you're looking to modify it? So for this first area, I'm going to try and modify my paint with a 1% wetness. And for this example, I'm going to have flow all the way at 100. If I start in the red and then click and drag through the blue to the red again, you can see that it almost reacts as if the paint is dry. It doesn't necessarily give me much blend, right? So let's now try 100 value for our wetness, and let's do the exact same thing over here. All of a sudden, those colors are much more malleable and they allow much more blend than when the paint was dry. Okay, now the paint's wet, now you can modify it much more. So the other one that I want to talk about, instead of wet, is going to be mix. How much do the colors mix together? So for this, we're going to just stick with 50% wet along the board. And we're going to start with a mix of 1%. And then we're just going to mix these colors together. And you can see that there wasn't very much mix of the colors over here when the mix is at 1%. Now let's take the mix up to 100% and do the exact same thing. When your mix is at a higher value, you're going to get more of that purple color. If you look over here, you can see that the red and the blue kind of stay together or stay separate a little bit more. And then once you start really increasing that mix, you get more of the purple color that we see here, which is the blend of the red and the blue. So that's the two sliders that are the most important and how they interact with each other. But for the most part, if we're going to be working for skin retouching specifically, we don't really want to go above 30% wet, load 30, and let's do a mix of let's do a mix of, let's say 25, and then a flow no greater than 40. And now we'll go back to our image. Oops, not that image, this guy, our working file. And we have our texture turned off, which is good, that's what I want. I'm going to create a new blank layer, and I'm going to group it together with my color layers underneath my texture layers up here. So now we've got our new layer here. Let's call this Paint Color Blend. And this is a really important point that I want to make. You have your sample all layers checkbox here. We can use this to our advantage, because what I don't want to have happen is I don't want to duplicate another version, or another layer of my color and tone layer and do the blending on that, because I'm using multiple different techniques, right? So I don't want to cover up the fixed color here, Smart Filter, our surface blur work, with the paint color blend. So what I need to do is I need to do the blending on a transparent layer. But if you do your color blending with the visibility of your texture and your texture fix layer on, then it's going to reference those layers as well. The mixer brush is going to reference the information on your texture layer as well, and we don't want that. So we are going to turn the visibility of our texture layer and our fixed texture here layer off, and then we're going to paint and blend our colors together with our mixer brush. So I'm coming in, doing some small stuff. The way that I like to kind of think about using the mixer brush here is you're kind of smudging the colors together. You are mixing them, but more likely what you're doing is you're trying to move this color into that area, and you're trying to move that color into this area. So think about this as if you've printed your image on Silly Putty and you're trying to kind of like blend it all together or mix all of the colors together. Okay, so just think about that while you're using this tool, and just think of it more as a smudge capability and less as a mixer brush. Think of it as you're just smudging and mixing certain colors together. I hope that makes sense, guys. So here's a perfect example of where I am smudging the color. I am trying to smudge the color under the eye from the cheek to brighten the area under the eye right there, okay? So I'm gonna start here and I'm just gonna push the pixels. So I'm just pushing them up to get rid of that darker color and replace it with the brighter color. So that's where the mixer brush really shines, is being able to just blend those colors together. Another thing to keep in mind when you are using the mixer brush is that you kind of want to work within an area of like colors. So for example, I don't want to start here and go all the way down to here, right? Because I'm going from a medium color to a shadow color to a highlight color. So instead, what I'll do is I'm going to work this way within the shadow color to blend the minute differences within that shadow color. And then what I'll do is come over to my mid-tone color and work on that. And then I'll come over to my highlight and work on that area. So I'm trying to stay away from some of the areas where there are edges, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Okay, that's looking much better. If I go ahead and turn on my texture layers, and then we turn the visibility of our paint blend on and off, you can definitely see the improvement on the overall color of the skin, and especially underneath those eyes. You can see where I smudged the color. And then also I smudged the color quite a bit on the bridge of the nose, softening out the colors on the bridge of the nose. I see one area right down here that I'd like to go back and revisit. And before I do that, I need to turn my texture layers off. Come down here and start to blend out that shadow color. Kind of blend that together. And remember, stuff like this, because we didn't see it on our color layer, we're definitely going to need to change it in our texture layer, but that's fine. If I look on and off of the color layer, there we go. So let's look at our original. That's our original skin. And now that we've added our blurring and our frequency separation, we were able to significantly improve on the overall color of the skin, much better using those two specific methods, or using those three specific methods that I mentioned before. So at this point, we're going to move on to our next chapter, and that's going to be tackling the texture of the skin. All right, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this section. Let's move on.